Hello, and thank you for my live broadcast. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey for my live broadcast, episode 158. 158. It's a pleasure to be with you all today. I don't know if I got anybody here with me just yet, so I'm going to just see if I can see if some by the time I get to viewers, I may see some here. I'm just checking my iPad here because I know I have some of my usual viewers. So let me see here. Okay, let me get my little stand here. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, here. Let's see what we got here. Again, like I said, it's a pleasure to be with you all today. It looks like I don't see anybody in my live chat just yet, but I want to say hello to Miss Kayla, if you're out there, and to my loved one that are in Tennessee that always watch me. It's a pleasure to be with you all. I love you all that's here watching. If there is no one here, I'm still going to do my live broadcast. Okay? It's a great honor. I see I got one viewer here, and I know that that could be either my wonderful person in Tennessee who I love, and now or it could be my little one that I love that's in here local named Kayla. But I want to say thank you for all of you. Thank you so much for watching me. I love you all. You know, TBC is a great honor to be a part of this opportunity, and we're moving right along. And I always say, don't always be concerned about our destination at the end. Be more concerned about our current journey that we are presently on, because we have a lot of growing to do in our community, and we got to stay unified. And right while everything is going on around us, the governments and they're doing whatever they're doing, and it just so happened we had a great video that I had that I knew about that was actually on the blog today. That was by the Dollar Vigilante, Jeff Berry. And I'm not going to actually play it. Mufa, thank you so much for being here, sir. You first on the live chat. Okay. Okay. Let me go to the. Let me just go screen share and let's go to the blog here for a minute here. And I know this one here. This is the video that Randy did today. I was at his live broadcast today. He did this video, and it says people may ask you how to cash out TBC. You know, when people ask you that question, they don't even read the blog talking about being a student of the blog. Okay. If they know anything about the Billion Coin, they'll know that it's not like Bitcoin where you can cash out. It's not a market-based coin, it's an abundance-based coin. So we got to make sure we are all correct on what TBC is, what it isn't, and what your correct role is, and what your correct is not. You need to know those 4 questions if you're in the Billion Coin. Okay. But this one here was a great hint. I'm not going to play it because it may not sound too good on my system here. But you need to play this. It's a great video. I've already seen it. But I want to go over some things here that's in our blog right here. And I think I went over this some time ago when it was in our blog. But it says common sense. Have you noticed the whole world is rethinking the nature of money? What type of money do you want? Do you want the money created by banks and controlled by the governments? Oh gosh. When do we see the money that they had? That they all these in the United States we have $1 trillion in debt. Did I say a billion? I said trillions of dollars in debt in a multi-billion-dollar country, but $1 trillion in debt. I don't know where our dollar is going to go to. Who knows? They said the Dollar Vigilante says it's going to perish at some point. They're looking for the next maybe 2 years that we're going to find out exactly what we're made of in our governments. But governments are not here to help us, okay? But money of the people and managed by a trustworthy community of people. And that's what we are in the Billion Coin. Money by the people for the people, okay? Jack Bardalo from Philippines, thank you so much for being here. And Susan Harder, oh, thank you so much for being here, Susan. I think it's the first time I've seen you here. Thank you so much, okay? All right. Now, next, designed to enslave humanity. Don't we know who that is, right? Our government and its central banking system. Or do you want money designed to free humanity? Free the poor. Get rid of poverty, like our Billion Coin is designed to do. Okay, do you want thousands of years of proof that corruption takes over its use? Who wants that negative connotation of corruption? Or do you want money that inhibits corruption? Do you want money that's built on the principle of scarcity, that greed and scarcity, like our governments are all about? And a lot of people that's wealthy that don't want to give to the poor? Or you want money built on the principle of abundance, like our Bible states? You know? Think about that for a moment. Do you want money that lacks transparency? Or do you want money that's very transparent? Do you want money that's a source of perpetual poverty of the masses? Like it has been for decades and decades and decades? Or do you want money like the Billion Coin that will end global poverty? I'm going to read that one again. I like that one. Do you want the type of income or money that's a source of perpetual poverty of the masses? Or do you want what we have called the Billion Coin that's designed that will end global poverty? That's a great one. Do you want money that enables rule by force? You know, violent force. Or do you want money that's not used for the form of rule of the people? Do you want things that cost that's very expensive? Or do you want money to purchase things that's very economical? Do you want money that has a tendency towards slower moving circulation through our communities? Or do you want money that promotes fast moving circulation throughout a community? And lastly, do you want systems? We want money that have systems that are too complicated for the average people to understand? Or do you want something like our Billion Coin that's simple, is system that is so simple for an average person to understand? A system that is so simple for an average person to understand. Okay? We have to think about these things when we talk about money. Okay? Maybe we need to educate ourselves more about money. I know I have. I know Randy has, and a few other leaders in the community. Educate yourself about money. Just don't make it. Educate yourself about it. Maybe you may become a better steward of money. Okay? All right. But this video was incredible. It talked a lot about, he had an interviewer and asked Dollar Venture and Jeff Barrick about our governments. And our governments is just, oh my God, a lot of governments are bankrupt already. And they continue to spend, getting in debt. Like our USA, over $1 trillion, there's trillions of dollars in debt. So people are now waking up. They're seeing that the governments are not, like I've been saying all last week, I was saying our governments are not for us anymore. You know, the popularity of governments is at an all-time low. Do you realize that? Our governments are not for us like they used to be many years ago. Back in the early 80s, you know, governments, we looked at 80% popularity. Now we had like 15% popularity. It was talking about this in this video. And it's just not here in the United States. It's all over with Zimbabwe and Africa and Venezuela. They're now they're now using a certain type of cryptocurrency now because their dollar is almost worthless. Oh my God, in Zimbabwe, their dollar is just so corrupt. The government is so corrupt. They don't even use their dollar, their actual monetary value of money there. Hyperinflation is called. Hyperinflation. All right. All right. Now I put my link if anybody want to come join me on this live broadcast. Mufi, you feel free to do that if you feel up to it, sir, or anyone here. Susan Hodder or anyone here that would like to come on with me in this live broadcast to offer any words. Here, feel free to do that because the link is at the top of this live chat. But our governments are just causing havoc for a lot of people. Just promoting. It's what it's doing here. What I just stated down here. All designed to enslave you. Here, that's what it's doing. We have thousands of years of proof that in the states this corruption is taking over its use. The proof is there. And yes, it's built on scarcity, the principle of scarcity. All right? So let's keep this all in mind as we go day to day in our countries. Do not rely on your government to take care of you because you'd be wishful thinking. You really be being a rude awakening about. And so what people are now waking up because they see what's happening around them. A lot of us have known this for a while. So what are we going to do about it? Guys and ladies and guys, what are we going to do about it? What we're going to do about it is what? We're going to promote our billion coin. We're going to get more people involved and we're going to get more unified. Okay? Oh, Kim to Ivan, thank you so much for supporting me once again. Okay, I understand the connection is very poor. No problem. No problem. Don't worry about it, Mufa. I understand. Yes. Sidoni from Romania. Our leader from Romania is here. Great. Bitcoin Scott, thank you so much. Hey, Bitcoin Scott. If you are near a computer or anywhere like that, would you join me on this live broadcast? Because I like for people to hear from you. You know, because he's one of our main leaders in the TBC community. He's based out of California. So feel free the link is at the top of the chat there. Okay. We got about we got time because we got about 15 more minutes on my live broadcast. If anyone want to join me on this live broadcast. Okay. And if anyone wants to hear this live broadcast, you know, once it stops, you can always replay it. Anyone got any questions, anything about anything at all that's discussed today? Anything at all? So I want to thank everyone for being here today. It's great to have people that's starting to come in. I got started right at 3 o'clock, so it was no one there. And then the Mufa Gideon from Cameroon came on. I had my people that's always support me in Tennessee, and also a little one here local. It's always there. Okay. I guess no one wants to join me today, so that's okay. I'm just letting you know that it's time for us to wake up. You know, a lot of us has, like Bitcoin Scott, myself, and Mufa, and Jacob Harder is here too. Wow. Wow. Okay, this is great. Yeah, Tadona said, good today. I would talk with many people from many countries. You know, because she speaks in like 2 or 3 different languages. So she's fluent in those languages, so she can do that. I wish I was fluent in those languages. You know, it's great to have people. I see people talking to each other in the chat. That's good, good interaction. You know, but like I said, if everyone want, feel free to come on my live broadcast, they can. I guess Bitcoin is probably Scott. Maybe he may not be near a computer. I guess he can't come on with me, but that's okay. I understand. Let's go back and see if it's anything else. I don't believe it's anything else on the other blogs post that's new. I don't believe. I want to just talk about this is about cash centers too. Make sure that everyone here. I know that Sidonia. I'm sure the Bitcoin Scott. I'm just waiting to hear back from. Let me go to log into my. Let me log into my Crew Cash back office. Let's see if I've heard anything from admin about cash centers. Let me see if they got any word for them yet. Nope, not yet. I haven't heard anything here. I submitted my information, but I haven't heard anything from them yet. Okay. Make sure that everyone here, when you're doing your live broadcast, in order to get your cookies, make sure that you go down the send button and down to your broadcast cookies, and make sure that you put in your YouTube link or Zoom link and put the date, and make sure that so you'll get your 1 million cookies. And make sure that like I got somebody coming in now. Hold on here. Let me see here. And make sure that let me come out of this. Hold on a minute. Oh, there's okay. I want to introduce you all to that may not know who Bitcoin Scott or Scott Thorne is. Scott is a very great leader in our community. He's a real good friends with Randy over there on the West Coast, and he does his live broadcasts in Cambodian and English. He's one of our bilingual broadcasters. So I'd like to give you the floor right now just to offer anything to our community about what we're talking about today is what the governments are doing to our community, have been doing over decades and decades and decades. So, with further ado, I give the floor to you now, Mr. Scott Thorne.
Hello. You're still stuck on the. There you go. Okay. How you guys doing today? Awesome today. Good. What you call that? Information from admin. Just as always, we in situations with the government and the elite, basically, we are being exploited, and we are a commodity to them. So, in actuality, we are their slave.
That's right.
And we, every one of us is tied to that cartel, that Ponzi scheme of a bank.
Yes. I like the way you put that.
And yet people misunderstand or don't understand what their concept is. They can print money out from thin air and then call it, it's okay to do it. And we as a human being is tied to this type of what you call that, cartel. And with that as know this, okay, people are tied to money. So for every born baby is born, and when you sign that document, the parent that is not know or uneducated about the system, when you sign your kid certificate, social security card, they already open an account. They already issue wealth on that
Mm-hmm.
paper. And guess what they do with those paper? They trade it publicly as a commodity.
Wow. Wow. Did y'all hear that?
We are their cattle in a way. They
Mm-hmm.
don't tell us that. Why would they tell you that? Because if we know that that's the case, then we won't agree to that, signing that paper. And
Mm-hmm.
notice that when we sign that paper, when that baby is born, we practically give your kid, your baby, your newborn baby to the states.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
they don't see you fit parent to raise your kid, they take that away from you and they put your kid in foster home.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And and through that system, that kid is being damaged.
Wow. Mm.
And people still think that government is looking out for your best interest. No, they're not. We
No, no way. No
we
way.
we elected them to protect us. Guess what? And they abuse that power. They turn around. They abuse that power.
Because
So
is that greed mindset that they have. Mm.
yeah, that's and that's why just like what admin had put in the update is the government is going bankrupt.
Mm. Mm.
So and again, the deficit is so high that they don't have any money to back that up or to pay that off.
Which is damaging our currency as a dollar, as fiat currency in the
Yeah,
United States.
in
Mm.
general, it's around the world. Look at what is it? Chaos. People looting in the store. The inflation is so high they can't even buy a loaf of bread to eat.
Wow. Mm.
So
That's happening in Zimbabwe, and it's also happening. Have some two areas I know in the world that's really sticks out there, in Zimbabwe and also Venezuela. You know.
and they have uh, they've been taking millions and billions of dollar taxpayer money to build their society, their elite society, their what you call it, um, you know, the secret program that they're doing, whatever,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna come out. So and
They
then
think people we don't know what's going on.
we know what's going on. We the people that who awake or who take the red pills and awake, and then once you go into that rabbit hole, you won't be able to come out. You keep
That's
digging
right.
and digging, and you
Right.
keep going, and you keep finding and finding, and
Mm-hmm.
truth is that this is by design.
Right. Right. TBC Revolution. It just came up. TBC Revolution. If you are near your computer, please come on and join Scott Dawn right now on our live broadcast. It'll be awesome if you could come. He's been on my live broadcast and offered some great information regarding the same subject. And also Mufa Gideus of Cameroon. They've both been on my live broadcast recently and just been great. Also, I've had Lawrence Malecki. He was on my live broadcast, I believe, yesterday. He's been. I did a Zoom call with him, too, yesterday. We've been talking about, some things as we continue, as we grow our community. I've been thinking down the lines, and I don't want to be ahead of ourselves, but we got all this money in TBC. And when TBC becomes liquid down the road, whether it's 1 to 2 years or whether it's 3 to 5 years, it's never too early to just be thinking a little about it, about what are we going to do with the leaders? What are we going to do with all these millions and billions of dollars that we have? So I was talking to him about that. Just thinking, just brainstorming. Nothing. We're not trying to put nothing in action, nothing like that. Not trying to create anything. Just be thinking with some of our leaders, thinking about what we would do as a group of us to try to build infrastructure and around the world. You know, I recall, I don't know if you remember this, Scott. I remember when I joined TBC, I remember reading on the website somewhere, I don't know if admin is still, I know I remember reading something like this, that it was some type of club that they were trying to create at some point down the road, a billionaire club or something like that. Did you hear anything like that before?
I'm not sure. I might, but I'm no recollective of it.
Yeah, I remember reading something on the main website about that once, but I guess they let it go by the wayside because it was all designed for this, what I'm talking about. We'll get some people who are among a billionaire group, and they
Actually,
will use that money to build infrastructure around the world.
yeah,
You know,
actually, admin did remember the structure, what's it, triangle, the
yeah.
1 billion millionaires. That's the
Is that
group.
what they're talking? I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, and when you're in the billion coin community, the billion coin community,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
are in a private community that the elite, basically we just like you said, the question that you're asking, what should we do once we reach the the full thrive flowing TBC economy? Then we just hire those that did not take up on the opportunity. We just hire them and then pay them a decent living wages that not
Mm-hmm.
50 bucks an hour, since we have an abundance, pay them
Mm-hmm.
that they can live on.
Right. Right.
When the opportunity presented them, they didn't believe us, and now
Mm-hmm.
you know uh, they see that the current structure, the current society is
Mm-hmm.
being manipulated, being in scarcity mindset. Uh, and when you're in the private community of the billion coin, then those that see, those that the TB that build the community, they are
Mm-hmm.
millionaire, and then now they can turn around and hire and for those people to build, reconstruct the infrastructure, reconstruct a food forest where it's all naturally grown and produced and
Mm-hmm.
abundance, and
Mm-hmm.
it's there. So and that's why
Mm-hmm.
it's crucial that we reconnect, recommit to the community, that if we were going to achieve our full economy, we need to reach our ultimate goal, is 1 billion member, and by
Exactly.
start
Exactly.
spreading, sharing the gift as much as you can.
Right. Right.
What
That
can
is
I
some great information, Scott. You
Yes.
are, I agree with you 100%. I just want to bring on Femi from Nigeria. All of y'all, I don't have to give an introduction because everyone here, y'all know who he is. So
What up,
Femi, I'm gonna give you.
guys?
How you doing, Femi?
I'm fine. Can you hear me? I just go back a few minutes ago,
Okay,
and
okay. You probably came. From, I'm sure came from work today.
now? It's in
yeah,
the evening time, right? Like 7 p.m.
it's
or
like 8:30 here now.
8:30. Okay, 8:30 now. 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello, Scott. How are you doing today?
good, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about
Okay. So,
governments, talk about what the government is doing has been doing for decades and decades and decades to enslave us, and then they put the dollar vigilante. I saw this just yesterday, and now it's up there. and I knew it was gonna be up there on the blog eventually, and it was an awesome video. My God, what do you think about it? What do you think about it, Femi?
Yes, it's I like the guy, the dollar vigilante. Very is what you call an anarchist.
Right.
And I was just going through what anarchy means. And that we need to be very careful about when we are getting definitions from online, maybe from Google, because people that the powers that be, they own all these systems, and they can decide to change the definition of something, or just place the wrong definition so that you think is something wrong. Like the meaning of anarchy. If you look at your Google and you type anarchy, what is the meaning of anarchy? The first definition you see is a state of disorder due to the absence or non-recognition of authority or other controlling systems. So when you think about anarchy, when you go to Google, you think when you're talking about anarchist and anarchy, you're talking about chaos.
Right.
But the real sense of, if you go to the second definition of anarchy, just on the same page, it says absence of government.
That's what I was gonna say.
Exactly.
Absolute freedom of individual, regarded as a political ideal. So the same word, but do two meanings do the two meanings, do they sound alike? One sounds like chaos, one sounds like peace, of the same meaning, but they will always put chaos first. So
that's why they want to mislead you. If you don't care for enough and to read more into it, and you mislead.
And we've been in this problem for so long. When we go online and we read definitions of things, the first definition that comes out, like if you type Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, sometimes the first thing you see is scam. It's scam.
Because why they say scam? Because they don't understand, they're scared. So what else? It's scam.
Yeah.
And this is what the powers that be, this is what they want people to see. They can be the ones that will put the definitions there, because they hire people to disrupt.
That's by design.
If you type TBC on Google, the first thing you see is scam review TBC.
Okay. Here's a rebuttal of that question, being TBC being scam. So what are we scamming? We're human. We're
right.
We're basing on people value. What are we scamming here?
So it beats me. I ask that question every day. If it's a scam, then you are probably scamming yourself, because
you're scamming yourself out of abundance.
Exactly. So it makes no sense.
And that's why people see, we have been indoctrinated, been brainwashed for so long, that we really, really need to re-educate the purpose of being a human being alive with abundance. And to have them being in control for so long, and when the good things come along, they don't believe it. They say it's a scam. What if we hear the scam? What is a scam? Explain to me why you see it as a scam. You can't even explain.
I know the definition of a scam, because I've been scammed before.
We all did. We all been scammed many times.
We all been scammed. The best definition of scam is just go to the highest authority in the land. And look at their structure from the top all the way down. It's the best definition of a pyramid scam that I can ever come across. If you go to starting from the highest authority, which is the government, all the way to the officials, and they live large, they live like kings, while all of us live like peasants. That is the great.
You know how you can change that? Change that when people wake up, that because those people that in authority right now, who put them there? We the people vote them in, so we the people can unvote it next time, next election. Who I will see.
That's right. That's right.
We the people have to come together, and if you dislike or disapprove of his abuse of power since we elected him to be there or she be there, and they're not saying or they're not doing what they're supposed to do when they in the process of wanting to be in that position, and we elected them, then we can unelect them.
That's
But
right.
all together as a force to be reckoned. If we divide it, there's no chance. But if we come together, we have a chance to make change.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Stay unified. You got to stay unified.
That's right.
But
Then
everything.
there's something, and Scott, I've noticed something, and it's like people are not having fun in the community anymore. There's no fun, you know, and when there's no fun, there's no progress, you know. So what do we do about that? People are
Well,
not
fun.
We have to have.
Of course, we have to have fun. Okay, you say we don't have any fun. Guess what? The weekend's here. What do? You call a few of your friends, say, hey, come on over. It's weekend. Let's party, drink food, and let's game plan.
Yeah. So I think we need to have more parties, more fun in the
Just
festival.
interactions with people, friend and
Listen,
family.
create your own fun. You, like Scott said, we can create our own fun.
Yes.
And let yes.
So everybody get together on the weekends, you know, no working, you know, that's your pleasure time, because by design, you know, we have been forced to work Monday to Friday. If you don't make enough, then you work Saturday and Sunday, and then if you don't work enough of that, then you work another part-time job. But that is just crazy. You know, we are not born to work our entire life and then die. We are born to and enjoy life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
sorry for. I said everybody just looks so serious in live broadcast. It's kind of it's encourages me. You know, even I'm a broadcaster, and you know I go to people's broadcast and they look so serious, talking about money, talking about joining. We need to have fun, because people looking from outside within, they have to, you know that they're coming to a fun community.
Yeah.
So light it up.
So
light it up, folks. Light it up. Light it up.
It's like I said, it's weekend now. It's weekend. Where you're at now. So you know, just hey, you know, call a few friends and family. Hey, you know, we haven't talked for a while. You know, let's reconnect and let's enjoy life instead of just focusing on the 9 to 5, working and missing out your kids growing up, or if you have kids and missing out what your spouse or what everybody's working. And yeah, I'm sure there's depression, and you need to you know, enjoy life.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. We need
And
to
you have to come over and have a beer. or talk, conversate, get connected, reconnected, and learn about the community, learn about what's in the world, what is your backup plan? Do you have a backup plan? If something were to happen, if a disaster were to happen, what is your backup plan? Discuss that. What are your goals in life? Are you just to work 8 to 5, 9 to 5, and extra overtime just because you needed more money? Money isn't everything. It's people.
It's people.
Yeah. What have I agreed to do is if I jump on anybody's broadcast now, we need to have a bit of, you know,
you should have
some serious
glass,
some serious talk, and then a bit of fun. You know.
Well, I don't know if you get music on, then there might be
maybe, hey guys, maybe we need to come and maybe have a little. I'm not saying us to promote alcohol, but maybe we need to have something to drink. It could be any kind of liquid, and just
lemonade, a drink,
lemonade or something, you know.
Exactly. Let's crunch some crackers while doing broadcast. Let's have some
cookies.
You know,
Have some cookies.
Have some cookies. Drink some lemonade or alcohol all the way from US to Nigeria. And,
we can toast. I can toast to my brothers and sisters over the world.
And then at the same time, if you're locally at the same time, you know, wherever you are, you know, connect with people, with TBC member, and then have a group together and then say, hey, you know, let's enjoy life and game plan and have fun at the same time.
Yeah. So to all my broadcasters around the world, please lighten it up, have fun with what you are doing, enjoy yourself. Life is too short, too serious.
Exactly, you know.
Y'all just gave me some ideas. I'm gonna start doing some things in my broadcast and see how people take it. Nothing outlandish or nothing like we're talking about now. Maybe have some cookies. I'm not trying to be rude to people. If I bite on a cookie or have some lemonade, like Scott said, we just got to start having a more joyful time in our community, because what are we going to do when we all together? You know.
I would take it a step further, but I would just say, okay, I'm calling everyone that in state or nearby me, and then hey, you know, you have my info, you connected with me. Let's, you know, hey, we can go out to a gathering, or you know, have fun, and you know, hey, maybe even dancing or whatever. Music, food club.
You know one thing, I got something coming up on. We got this holiday. Of course, Scott knows about U.S. called Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend.
And it's coming up pretty soon. Not this weekend, but the following weekend.
First.
And I plan to be with some people. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my live broadcast over their house.
Yeah. And have them ask questions.
With a lot of people. You may see some people in my background. I'm still doing my live broadcast because they already know about the Billion Coin.
Yeah.
So so.
Sidonia, I think Sidonia did our broadcast on the beach one time.
Yeah,
she did.
She did. Yes. Yeah, I saw that she did on the beach.
Hey. Wasn't that great, guys?
Yeah. You can see what the weather there's and how the atmosphere over there, like, you know, a fresh look, right?
You know one thing, Scott, you're on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. We not far from the water.
Yeah.
You're on the Pacific Coast, I'm on the Atlantic Coast side. I may use my cell phone to do broadcasts out there.
Yeah, but for some reason, when I try on my cell phone, I can do broadcast, but then when I try to join the meeting, when you click on the link, it kept asking me to download a software.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It kept asking me to download, but why would I need a download since I already have the Google app or whatever app that's there?
Sidonia says he just did 2 broadcasts on the beach in Romania.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw them both. Yeah,
I seen both of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just, you know, gotta have fun in life. You
Yeah,
don't
we
know
do.
what's hold. I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen in 24 hours.
Right. We don't know. Anything could happen.
Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing.
Look what happened. Look, we did with 9/11. That happened like boom. Who knows what's coming? So the same kind of thing could happen.
Yeah.
So we
Just,
got to be prepared for it.
gotta enjoy life. Say I love you to your family. Hug them as much. Enjoy life as much you can. And you know, with I know it's hard when you don't have. Again, they said you don't need money, but in this society today, we need money to buy food unless you grow it in your backyard, side yard, whatever, which I'm doing now. My yard is like a jungle. Maybe I should do my broadcast my back. But right now everything is fruiting. Right now it's like crazy.
Wow.
Blueberry,
Wow.
raspberry, pomegranate, bananas, jujubes, apple, guava, everything is start fruiting right now. It's just like abundance.
Wow. Wow. You
It's like
know,
people out there.
speaking of that, speaking of what you just said, Scott, think of a apple tree or orange tree, how
Yeah,
it just blooms. Imagine if we do the same, just like that happens each year.
yeah.
If we do the same thing in the billion coin, we'll be at 1 billion members in no time.
And that's why we need that. That's why I'm recommitted to get my top 10, my new top 10, to retrain, reteach, to get their top 10. So just like the what you call it, the spreadsheet that was it MB showing us
Uh huh.
the the numbers that we needed to explode to achieve our mission.
Uh huh.
You know, instead of 1, 3, 5, I'm looking for my top 10 so I can retrain my top 10 to get their top 10. And then at the
Mm-hmm.
time we still get those cringlers, then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cringlers. And then basically eventually, you know, they too will see the abundance that we have and then can, you know, submerge or coming in to learn to be the TBCians and then get more new members. And I'm helping my fellows Cambodian in Cambodia to set up their cash center. I only see one that was registered, but then he doesn't have all his information complete, so it doesn't show where he's at. And then
Oh.
as you were looking earlier for your cash center, you just click on your account, my account or your account, and then go to click on pay with cash center, and then you see if you're on there. Go ahead and try it.
Hmm.
If you have not checked to see if you already live, I'm sure if it should be already
I
approved.
checked. I checked a few minutes ago, and I haven't gone live yet with my cash center because they haven't gave me the notification yet.
No. It should be under. Go back and do the screen share and go on your account.
Okay, let me do a screen share. Hold on a minute. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong place. Hold on.
Yeah, go into your account.
Let me log out because I know it's probably time. Let me log out, log back in. Go to
And
your account.
your account and then click on pay with the cash sender. And then
Payment make payment with cash center.
yeah, and then you're where at you in what state?
I'm in Virginia.
Virginia. Let me see.
You
Yeah, yeah. Then
go to USA. Go to USA, right?
A and then hit Virginia, and then after that city, are you in Chesapeake?
I'm in Chesapeake. Yes.
There you are. You're in here.
Okay. Let me see. Where's the United States at?
There you are. You're approved. You're in. I see it.
You see it?
Yeah, I see you. Click on Chesapeake.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, I'm looking for United States first. I'm trying to find out where is that.
Okay, go all the way down to the bottom.
I guess that
Click
hide. Let me hide.
Yeah,
Let me
hide
hide
that.
this.
You can see. And
Okay,
then
let me hide that.
go
Okay,
down
let me go
to the
all the
bottom.
way down to the bottom. Oh, there it is.
Click on United States, and then click on your state, which is Virginia. And then click
And hit
on
the city.
Chesapeake. And scroll down, you should see you are approved. You are open.
Oh my God, there it is right there.
There you are.
Oh my God, thanks God. I didn't realize it was that. Oh my goodness. That's a surprise. This is the information I just entered yesterday.
Yeah, it's so that's why, you know, now everybody can who need their $10 pay without
I'm the only one in Chesapeake.
Hey,
wow.
There's more, you know, just need to help more people know about it and register. It's just like admin said, if you have $10 in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, you know, start registering, get your cash center approved, and then you can partner with those member who have more Bitcoin. Then you could that do is give you a split 50-50. If the 20% fee, then you gotta get 10% each.
Okay, gotcha.
Instead of
this is great. This is great information, guys. I hope y'all listening to this.
Yeah, so that's how you get into find the cash center.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, I was looking in the wrong. This is something I didn't even realize. So this is great information.
Yeah. That's why you need to be every broadcast need to have an interactive not monologue, but
see, this is great. See, this is one of the reasons why I had you on it, because Scott is a great leader, guys. I'm telling you. Him and Randy are awesome. So this is like helping me. So this is great. I hope y'all realize this is under your account. I was looking under where I actually registered at. So it's here. Okay, gotcha.
So
and
once you register and then basically give it a 24, 48 hour and then go back and check under your account and then go to pay with center. And then click what state, what country are you in, and then you should see it. And the same thing for a member that for buyer, they would do the same thing. They would go to their account and then look for the nearest cash center that near them or that they can go to. Then they can find that. And that's you see what admin is doing.
This is incredible. They got all the information I put in there, and it's exactly right. Exactly right.
So you see what admin is doing. Admin creating a banking system, which is we are the bank.
I know this is the banking system. They come to us
instead of we paying the other bank, you know, to come in and you know charging, you know, making them, you know, fee for them. Now we are the bank, and with the 20% cover fee.
This is a guys. This is a Panera. I don't know if they may not have them all over the world, but I know you may have heard of it. I'm not sure. Called Panera Bread.
Yeah, I know. If you go to the satellite, it will go down to the building site. Go scroll up and click satellite up.
Oh, go up.
Yeah, click satellite.
And click satellite.
Yeah. And that will go down to the street level. There you go.
Wow, look at this. That's exactly what Crossway Shopping Center. This is all. Oh gosh, this is an aerial view.
Yep.
I've been all over this particular parking lot here. Wow.
And you can just scroll it, and you can see the location to whatever. Scroll that.
Look at this. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at this.
So and that's why admin tell us not to put our own address. Just put the nearest shopping center or Starbucks coffee or Panera Bread or any restaurant that you can you know, meet with the public where there's a lot of people. So we don't want anything to happen to you because, you know, if you yeah, you know, just
let me see what this I'm just playing with this Google Maps because I'm familiar with Google Maps.
So that's the
You know,
part. So you scroll down or scroll up, and you see the structure on the left side or down the bottom.
oh, here we go. Here it is. Right in. This is all some of the structures right here.
Those are some of the store
That's the stores right there. This is the top of the stores.
Yep.
And this is the front area. See this cars parked right in front of the store here.
Yep. So that's how the buyer that going to
This is a big area, guys. This is a big shopping area right here. And way across the street is the mall. This is just a shopping center, and it's huge. So we got internet in so many places now. You know, in these. I mean, even McDonald's got internet.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
I believe all the establishments have Wi-Fi. So you just got to go in there and then connect it with the Wi-Fi, or
it comes right up on your phone.
Yeah, or I mean, your phone is also connect your phone. You already pay a service for it, so yeah.
Well, this is great information. Guys and ladies, we just got a little training.
Live.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's what I'm trying to set up or help the people in Cambodia to, because they have a little bit of language barriers. Yeah, no problem. But you're doing it in Cambodia, so you guys can speak Cambodian. So there's not a problem there. So you just need to show them how to fill in the form and then submit it to admin, and then how much Bitcoin they have or Litecoin they have. Yeah. And I let them know that they can partner with me. If you have only $10, you just open a cash center and then you partner with me, and then if they buy it, they'll get 50-50. Yeah.
Well, they got different. You can mess with this map in different ways. I see exactly what you can do.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen. I guess we get ready to end now. It's been great having Scott and Femi, and I see Christine Tangwang from Vancouver, Canada, on the west coast of Canada, more closer to Scott than it is to me. And
she's up north in Canada.
Yeah, I know she. Oh gosh, I know Christine is probably have a cash center. Oh my goodness. And I know that Sidonia talked about she's got a cash center in Romania. So we got to have cash centers all over the world, guys and ladies, all over the place. So, well, thank you all for being here today. Femi, thank you so much for being here, and everybody here. I want to say thank you for everyone on the line.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you so much, Scott.
You're
and
welcome.
I'm gonna come out of this. Let me come out the live. The screen share. I want to say thank you so much for everyone here today. Thank you so much, Scott and Femi again, and everybody here on the live chat. Everyone that's watching me that's not on live chat. I love you all. We just keep growing our community. Let's get busy. Let's be more joyful in our live broadcast. As Femi just pointed out, I'm so glad you said that. Oh my God, that was great. Let's be unified. Let's stay together in this. Let's be discussing the same kind of things on our live broadcast, because I'm looking up right when I'm talking to you all. I see people on this live broadcast that subscribe to my channel, like Jacob Hardy. I had two of his, I don't know if it's his sisters and brothers. He got a big family, Crypto TBC, John Harder. And so two of his siblings subscribe. Well, one sibling subscribed to my YouTube channel. I saw it on my phone. So thank you so much for being here, supporting me. And I'll be back here tomorrow around the same time. And I love having people on my live broadcast. So anytime I put my link up there, y'all welcome to join me, because look at the great information that we received today. Having two of our leaders here. You see the kind of things that can happen. So thank you again for being here. Y'all have an awesome day from all over the world. Have a great time. Goodbye, everybody.
Awesome. Take care. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.